yet?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yes.
I'm
You're
I'm
set.
psychic.
Well, Grace, you could start. I'm gonna send
And
it.
yes, but Cynthia says it a lot, so that's my
Oh,
first
you say
time
you
around.
sent it to the VL?
I'm doing it right now. You can start.
Alrighty. Hello, everybody, and welcome to your first tribal council as the new Democritus tribe. We got almost all y'all here, okay? So first up, I'm gonna start with Alex. So Alex, you in the challenge, y'all participated in code names, and you were the played an integral part by being the spy master, and unfortunately, it wasn't enough to keep you guys safe. How are you feeling?
Well, first of all, I'm feeling great because Cam's background, when you said "Welcome to Tribal," made me die. That was amazing. Game wise,
I missed it.
game wise, I after the challenge, I kind of beat myself up a little bit for it because I felt at least like a little, at least a little bit responsible for the loss. I was the clue giver, so and wish I could have done better, but it is what it is. And hopefully that isn't held against me in too much regard tonight.
Alrighty. So next up, I have Lauren. So this is y'all's very first tribal as a swapped tribe. What are things you are looking for to keep yourself safe in this swap?
I'm trying everything I can, honestly. I mean, I've heard my name out there, so I'm trying to stay alive here. And yeah, so I'm hoping people were honest with me and whatnot, because if not, I'll be sending my betrayal virtues on this tribe, and they're soon to come follow me out. So yeah.
Alrighty. So next up I have Cam. So you came onto this tribe and the swap was, I'm trying to do numbers real quick. Three Schrodingers. You have three Schrodingers, a couple of y'all from Democritus, and then you have the other people from Lucipus. And it seems an even match in numbers. Do tribe lines have an effect on anything that happens?
Personally, no. I feel like everybody is playing their own individual game, and some people may be looking at tribal lines, others may not be. But like personally, I myself look for like the bonds that I make like in the moment. And like if I make new bonds, on this new tribe, then those could be the people that I stick with.
Okay. And next up, I am going to Mike. So, as you guys saw, the other tribe went after this new swap happened. Y'all were safe for a round, and the other tribe went to tribal, and it resulted in an OG Lucipus leaving. Does that have any effect on anything that happens on this tribe?
Absolutely not. I think like what Cam said, it's about the trust you have and the bonds you're building, and that trust needs to be built on something steady. And I think we started on the same tribe as a pretty flimsy foundation for that. It's just about who you're building a bond with, who you're communicating well with, who you're sharing with, who you're vulnerable with, and who you feel like you can move forward. And I just don't think we started this game together as a good foundation for trust. It's about what you build with that foundation. And I think we're all just trying to do that right now.
Okay. So next up, I'm going to go to Roberto. So as you know, since the beginning of this game, we have had the Distortion Timeline headquarters, and more people have been going to these headquarters as the rounds have gone on. Has there been any talk about anything that could happen at this tribal from that twist?
Well, I mean, I don't know if y'all saw the announcements, but apparently we got a public vote tonight. So, I mean, no shade to Lee, but it's like, but it's just like everything is just all out. But this tribal council is probably going to be a little bit of a unique thing. But I think in regarding the whole like DGH headquarters thing, I think everyone else is just trying to keep things fair. So it's like, so it's just like, how do we go about it? But I don't know. It should be interesting.
Okay, and Lee, you were brought up just now. You did end up landing on a negative and unleashing a public tribal council for this vote. How did that change things on this tribe, knowing that was going to be happening tonight?
Honestly, I don't think it changed much of anything from my perspective. Like, pretty much we just can't lie to people. Like, we're gonna be exposed. But I guess we'll see what happens tonight when those votes are read.
Alrighty, and Austin, so with this public tribal, how are you maneuvering to make sure that you are not exposed too badly with this vote, with it being public knowledge?
I mean, it's a public vote. It's a new swap tribe. Why not build some trust here and be honest? So, like, if someone asks where I'm voting, I'm like, this is where I'm voting. And I don't see a reason to lie because they're going to be like, this is Austin's vote. So, there you go.
Alrighty, and an open question for all of you. So Austin was bringing up trust. Do you feel with this being a public tribal and the votes all being revealed that it has helped build trust on the tribe?
That depends. Or being truthful or not.
But to Austin's point, though, no matter what, like, we're getting exposed tonight. So if you told somebody that you weren't going to do something tonight, or you were going to do something and you don't do it, or you don't do something you said you weren't, we're all getting exposed tonight. All right. That's what I'm trying to say.
Cards are going to get shown.
Bars.
Alrighty, and we're going to move on to our usual questions. So the first one, if you think you are going home, raise your hand. Okay, we got a couple people wiggling all of you wiggling your hands. Even, I thought I saw Nick wiggling their hand.
Oh, we could do that?
And then, the usual question, all of you have attended tribal council at this point. If you were to compare this round to a past distortion season, what would it be and why?
Can I just be a jerk and say season 4?
No. If you do, you have to explain it. She asked why.
Because that's just the vibe it's giving.
Care to elaborate?
That's not really why. Here, I'll help you out.
Anyone else?
I don't know. So stop
Anybody
staring at
else?
me. Stop staring at me.
Well, if
Well.
nobody else, if in this now this is also y'all's last time to say anything. Now the floor is yours.
Well, speaking of Mikey Ceiling fan, it is time to vote. It is time to confirm, change, or submit. I'll be back with your votes in a moment. And we're live in the VL, so you can do shoutouts.
Oh my god, I haven't been able to do a shout out yet because this is the first time I've actually been awake for a tribal council. Shout out to my prog guest Lyndon. Love you very much.
Shout out to Heather. Nick misses you.
Shout out to J1. He's my motivation for this game so far. He's been hyping me up, so yeah.
Shout out to my prod guest Topher, who is allowing me to vote tonight. If you know, you know.
Can't say that I do.
It,
Elaborate.
you know,
Elaborate later. Elaborate later in your
you
podcast.
weren't on this. Yeah, you weren't on that season long enough to find
Don't
out.
talk about it. Don't talk about it.
You
That's so you season 5 coded.
Not Mike starting fires with pride.
Don't start a fire you can't put out.
I love this prod team, so I'm gonna shut up.
We love you too, Mike.
So
We
much.
love all of you. Mwah.
Well, no, I'm just kidding.
I love all of you at least. The rest of Prod can speak for themselves, I suppose.
I mean, Lee's here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love all of you, but the person I love most isn't even on cam right now.
I already
Or
told
like
you, Heather
in the
misses you.
room.
I
Where
already
is
told you
she?
Heather
Nick,
misses you.
Nick, I'm right here. I'm
Um,
on.
Ugh,
There's a hypnotic nomination ceremony going on right now.
that's
She's-
fair. When you can, tell that queen I love her.
All right, I had the votes, but first, if anyone has a hidden mini idol or an advantage and they like to play it, now be the time to do so. All right, votes are locked. When I read the final vote, that person will have just a couple of seconds to say their goodbyes, leave the Zoom, and do not leave the announcements chat. I'll read the votes and who voted for who. So, Austin has voted for Tyler. Tyler has voted for Lauren. Mike has voted for Tyler. Roberto has voted for Tyler. Alex has voted for Tyler. Lauren has voted for Tyler. Cam has voted for Tyler. And Lee has voted for Tyler, which means by a vote of 7-1, Tyler, you have been voted out. Distortion Survivor, Timeline of Terror. Tyler is not here at the moment. But if he has anything he'd like to say, we will send it to your tribe chat. Tyler, when you see this, thank you so much for coming back. You're a joy to host as always. We love you so much. And we hope that you continue to support Distortion. Love you, King. You can leave the Zoom. Oh, wait, he's already left. All right. Congratulations on Final 14, everyone. Your next challenge will be coming out in about 10 minutes, probably 10.